Trading stocks, options on stocks, futures, options on futures, and retail off exchange foreign currency transactions, Forex, involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance, whether actual or indicated by historical tests of strategies, is no guarantee of future performance or success. There is a possibility that you may sustain a loss equal to or greater than your entire investment, regardless of which asset class you trade, equities, options, futures, or Forex. Therefore, you should not invest or risk money that you cannot afford to lose. Trade Guide Limited is an authorized representative of Forex Max Limited and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority number 229906. G'day folks, this is Danny Younes from superchargedwyckoffvsa.com. I'm the author of Supercharge Your Trading and Investment Account using Wyckoff Volume Spread Analysis. In my Forex analysis today, I'm going to be looking at the British pound versus the US dollar. And I've got here the 4-hour chart, and what we can see, folks, is that there is weakness. Okay, so we've had this up move, and then we had this widespread up bar on the 28th of June. We had this widespread up bar which closed off its highs. The volume is ultra high. Now, the next bar was down, right, telling us that there was some selling in this bar. Even though it was an up bar, weakness appears on up bars. Now, the professional traders here, are getting ready to change the behavior of the market. Okay, so they mark the price up. They want the retail traders to go long. Okay, so they can start to sell. Right, that's the only way they can, they can do it. So this would have been around news. Okay, this move here. So they've marked the price up, closed it off its highs, and the next bar was down, confirming that there is selling. And we got a buying climax on this bar, a potential buying climax. So a buying climax is a high to ultra high volume up bar closing in the middle, showing supply overcoming demand and indicates professional selling. Okay, so the prices don't drop straight away. Okay, so what the professional traders do is they tend to mushroom or roll over the price action. Okay, so they'll drive the price up to entice the retail traders to go long, and they'll be selling in the background. And there comes a point in time where price has reached the high, but it's on low volume. And as you can see here, as prices have been climbing towards those highs, the volume has been dropping off quite significantly. Okay, so we had on this bar, we had a sign of weakness 28, no demand. Okay, so prices got marked down. They pushed the price back up, and we got a sign of weakness 146, no demand. Okay, so they tried to push the price back up. Okay, but again, it's basically got marked down. Now, as we can see now, folks, my Smart Center Pro here has alerted me to a VSA principle on the 15-minute chart. It's a sign of weakness 28. So if I just bring up the scanner, a sign of weakness 28 is a no demand. Okay, so we're starting to see a bit of weakness here. Okay, so we got weakness has appeared on the 30-minute chart. Okay, there is some strength on the 1 hour. The 4 hour did have some strength a few days ago, but it basically didn't respond to it. Okay, so what we're seeing, folks, is that price is starting to roll over. Okay, and the professional traders are starting to, drop the price of the British pound versus the US dollar. So when we do get a ultra high volume bar, we put our trigger point, and the trigger point in this case here is on the low of that ultra high volume bar. Now, as you can see, prices now has come down towards our trigger point. Okay, so we can see that it has pierced that level. Okay, so what we look for, folks, is we look for a break beneath our trigger point here, and my trigger point here is at 128299. Okay, so I'm waiting for now price to break down. Okay, and once it breaks through our trigger point, then I'll look for signs of weakness to take short trades. Okay, so if we have a look at what is happening on the smaller time frames, we'll most likely see price move higher, because if we look at the smaller time frames, we've had some signs of strength coming in, a bottom reversal, a test. They are testing as price drops down towards our trigger point. Now, if it fails, right, if it fails to move higher, then of course it'll move, move lower. But if it does push higher now, okay, we do have a high volume bar here, okay, right here. Okay, we can see it's pretty much in line with this high volume bar. So these are the key levels where I think price may head towards. Okay, so that level there, if there is buying, and also let me just it'll be this level here. All right, so if we do see some buying, we're likely to see price head back up towards and test areas that have got high volume. So it'll be this area here and also this area here. Okay, so 12878 and also 12927. Okay, now if there is no buying, it'll drop, and then we'll look for signs of weakness to go short below 128299. Okay, so that is what is happening with the British pound. Okay, we can see we are starting to get weakness on the smaller time frames. There's hitting selling, supply coming in on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on that. Now, if it does break beneath and gives us a sign of weakness, right, to go short, key levels to look out for. Okay, well, we're likely to come back down towards this bar here. Okay, this bar has got ultra high volume. Okay, and we're likely to come back within this range here. So this range is between 12762 and 12637. Okay, so it's around about a 70 pip range there. So that's where we're likely to see price come back to, as we've seen price hover around that area back here. Okay, so if it does drop and gives us a signal to place a trade short, then that's where we can see prices likely heading towards. Okay, so folks, if you've got any questions at all, please shoot me through an email to info@superchargewyckoffvsa.com. Have a great trading day, folks, and I'll see you in a future video. Bye for now.